Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon Faulkner, and welcome to Village Core, where we live our mission to connect, share, learn, and build intergenerational connections for mutual learning. This could be for entrepreneurs and youth tech minds to join forces with senior wisdom and skills. Today, we'll be discussing the North Face, which is a clothing apparel company that is designed for things like sports, hiking, anything like that, anything that you might think of for clothing, you can find it with the North Face. Um, so beginning our session here, I am on the North Face website, which not only can you access North Face clothing online, you can also access it within different stores like REI, Dick's Sporting Goods, Big Five Sporting Goods, other things like that. You can access it anywhere where sporting apparel might be found. Um, the thing about the North Face is that they have quality gear that will last you for a lifetime. So this could be things like ski jackets, ski pants. This could be like beanies, hoodies, different t-shirts, different things like backpacks, different gear that you might want for hiking, skiing, other things like that. The North Face can provide that for you. So here we can see that there is a current sale going on that is 30% off select bestsellers. So if you want to shop the sale section, you can find that here. And the date for this ends on the 19th of February. So if you're looking to get any of the apparel from the North Face, this is the best time to do it because there is 30% off select bestsellers. Here we can see the end of season sales that are going on as well, such as men's, kids, shoes, beanies, those sort of things that you might want to find. There's also different sales that are going on at the same time. There's new gear with endless possibilities. So here we can see some of the gear that the North Face is advertising, like suitcases, backpacks, more backpacks, duffel bags, and then there are apparel as well. And it's not just apparel for things like going out in snow and other stuff. It's also apparel for everyday activities, like going on a run, going swimming, other things like that. You can find anything for any sort of sport for the North Face or just to wear casually out. So here as well, we can see a few North Face athletes. So if you're somebody who's really big into mountain biking, snowboarding, other things like that, this is where you'll be able to find featured athletes like this guy's a skier. Jess here is a snow professional snowboarder. Ingrid is a ski mountaineer, and other things like that. So you can click on their profiles and read about their story and what they've been doing, and then the accomplishments that they have done as well, in their field or line of sport as well. So moving here as well, since it is a clothing apparel company, since it is a clothing company, essentially it'll be the same as most clothing companies. You'll be able to find things like men's clothing, women's clothing, kids' clothing, different footwear, bags, gear, renewed, and then about us. So the thing about going through and selecting all these is the different types of filters that they have. So of course they have the filtered section. They have the shop by activity section. So if you're somebody who's going out in the snow, going out on a trail run, going hiking, climbing, and any expedition, anything like that, this is where you'll be able to filter out different things. There's also jackets and vests, fleeces, tops, bottoms, footwear, accessories, and then collections as well. Since I'm somebody who really likes snow and that sort of thing and camping, I can find different camping gear and different camping clothing under the camping tab that we have. So this could be like a sleeping bag. This could be different jackets, a duffel bag, different tents, other things like that. And of course, you can see the price listed below, and then as well as the color of the item that you're buying. And then, of course, you'll be able to see the item that you're buying once you click on it. So you can zoom in, get a feel for what it looks like. Of course, you won't be able to try it on because it is a website, but the North Face does have returns on clothing items that you don't like. And if you return it, you'll get your money back as well. Since I don't necessarily like this blue color, I'm going to go for the black color. I'm going to select my size. I'm going to add it to my cart. Or if I wanted to try this on, I could also find it in a store. So I could use my location. If I latch onto that, we can find stores that are in within my radius, and stores that we might be able to find here. So here we can see that my North Face premium outlet, the premium store near me, is out of stock of this current item. But I'll also be able to get notifications when it does come back into their stock, simply by signing up for the North Face website. Not only does North Face provide different deals for their exclusive members, but they also have different things like accessing different events, accessing different things as well. And we'll get into that in a second. But once again, for those expeditions, whether you're a man or a woman as well, they can access them here, or a child. You'll be able to access your clothing here as well. You can access it for literally anything. So let's say I'm going in the snow soon, and I need different like ski gear. I can find things like jackets. I can find different things like hoodies. I can find different things like um, I can find things like different pants that I can wear while I'm out in the mountains, gloves, shoes, boots, anything like that that you might want for different things like snowboarding or anything like that. You'll be able to find it here under the section that is labeled Shop by Activity. And then, of course, there is different types of footwear. So this could be boots, this could be slippers, hiking materials, and other things like that. You'll be able to find in this section under footwear. Now, the cool thing about the North Face is they don't just sell all this clothing. They also sell what you need to have an enjoyable experience when you are out in the wilderness, and when you are experiencing all those different things out there in the world. So here we have the new arrivals. We have the base camp duffel bags, and then we have the base camp Voyager bags, which are the featured items, which are the newer items. So here we have women's backpacks, men's backpacks, school backpacks, commuters, kids, and then fanny packs and bags. So let's say I wanted a backpack for school. I could go through, I could select what backpack looks great on me, and I can select it in order to have it for my schooling, when I'm going into classes and other things like that. And I can see it, customize it, do all that fun stuff to it that I might want to see. And then, of course, I can change the different color of it in order to match my style. Not only are there different bags for like school, there's also different types of commuter bags. So let's say you're going on a quick trip somewhere. These bags are great because they're lightweight. They protect everything extremely well. I have one personally myself, which is sitting on my floor, and it hasn't had shown any wear or tear in the 2 years that I've had it. And I really like the bag. So I'd really recommend grabbing one of these bags if you can. There's also things like kids bags. There's also things like selecting just the broad category of men. So you can also do the same for women. And then as well, you can get technical packs. So this could be for like hiking, trail runs, backpacking, climbing, and then snow as well. So if you're somebody who likes to do a lot of different adventures out into the wilderness, this bag might be for you. Getting the Trail Light 50 backpack, which of course you will have to read about a little bit to make sure that it's right for you. But essentially, what this is a backpack that you'll be using for all your traveling needs, wherever you're going, and it fits perfectly. It fits perfectly, and then as well, you can see the water resistant rating, which is a high level 2, which means that this bag is pretty water resistant, and can tough out some harsh conditions that you might be in. There's also the snow option as well. So if you're somebody who's looking to go out in the snow, you can see the snow packs, which currently they don't have any on their website. And then as well, you can see the different gear as well. The gear. So the gear would be things like tents, sleeping bags, blankets, and tent accessories as well. If you are in store, you'll be able to find different things like ski poles, snowboards, other things like that, which aren't listed here. Those are things that you would have to buy in store because you do need to try them out in order to buy them. You can also see the North Face renewed. So essentially, with the North Face renewed, is this is a place to come and get used gear. Now, when people hear used gear, they typically think that this gear has been heavily damaged, that this gear is no longer in style, or if this gear is old or anything like that. But this is a place where you can actually come and get different gear that has survived different things for a lot cheaper. This is kind of a place where you can also sell your gear. So you can go to a store, you can say, I don't want this gear anymore. Um, this might be profitable to you guys. There is a section for them to do that. And this is essentially what happens. So these pants, these men's Paramount Active pants, would typically go for around they typically go for around maybe $100, $120. But since they have been worn before, and since they are still in good condition, even though they have been worn before, they go for typically 20 on here, 28 to $41, depending on what condition they're in and all that good stuff. So you can find different pant sizes, all that good stuff. Once you actually click on it, and then we can see that it may fit. We can also see the size guide as well. So you can measure your size, do all that good stuff, and then buy it here for cheaper than you would on the typical website. But if you want something that's new, of course, you can come to the regular North Face website and buy all that gear that you might want. And then you can also learn about the North Face as well using their website. You can see their purpose, which is shaping the future of human/nature. You can see their journey, sustainability that they're trying to do with their clothing. You can explore the different athletes, the Explore Fund, different things like that, which is a nonprofit that is increasing outdoor activities and the benefits of exploration. And of course, you can also look at the different technology that they have going on. So the different technology that they have going on could be things like how they're making their clothing water resistant, how they're making their clothing more eco-friendly, how their clothing has switched from things like all that wool over to more things like let's say nylon or something like that. But the North Face is one of those companies that is trying to protect the environment while encouraging people to go out more into the environment, to explore, to see what's out there, and to live their best lives out there in nature. Also, if you do want to join the XPLR pass, essentially what this pass is it's exclusive gear, birthday gifts, points with every purchase, and rewards. Um, and then of course you'll be able to find member only. You get free shipping, and then of course you get access to so much more. Like if you are a member, and there's different things that come out. Like let's say let's say a national park is closed down for a little bit because there's an excess amount of people. What can essentially happen is this pass that North Face is giving out can find you a spot and give you tickets to different like exclusive events, things like that. So if you do want to join the pass, you basically have to fill out your information, fill out your birthday, all that good stuff, and then you'll have access to the pass where you get 10% off your first online purchase. You earn points to more items that you can buy, and then you get access to that exclusive gear and then product field testing as well, which means that you get to try out all the new fun North Face stuff that they're releasing yearly. The pass, I believe, you don't have to pay for. I believe it's just simply signing up, just like you would for any other store system, any other reward system, anything like that. You just sign up and that sort of thing. You can also find a store in your local area with a find a store. find a store tracker, so you can see the different stores in your area. Like there are different stores near me. Like there are three different stores here where they're selling North Face gear, other things like that. You can find all this and more using the map, the locations. You can scroll around, see that good stuff, and find a store where you can buy gear and get ready to go on your adventure. You can also give the gift of gift cards once again, or not once again. You can also give the gift of gift cards. So if you yourself want a gift card, or if you want to give a gift card as a gift, this is where you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to find different retail stores, give those gift cards out to those people that you want to give them out to, so they can enjoy nature and that they can have a wonderful time. You can also look at your order status. So if you're somebody who just purchased something online, you can look at your order number. You can look at you can use your last name and then, of course, your zip code in order to track your package and see how long it's coming. If you're having any issues, there is a live chat that is going on with the North Face virtual assistant, which will be active which will be active 24/7, which allows you to get in contact with a representative in case anything is happening to your gear or anything like that. The North Face is one of those companies that really just tries to provide for everybody who's trying to go out into the wilderness, but it is rather expensive. So you do need to keep that in mind when you are buying the different gear and apparel, that it is rather expensive. And that, if you're really somebody who's really wanting to use their gear and go out in the world with their gear, then this might be the best option for you, dependent on what you're trying to do. Other than that, I have nothing really else to add about the North Face. So we want to thank you for connecting, sharing, and learning. You'll be able to find a recording of this session on our website, villagecore.org, under the events page. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all past and future events that are coming up. So you'll be able to find everything on the Village Core website or on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.